everybody and welcome to today's video. Gareth Shaw here, PGA Professional, and today I'm really excited. I'm reviewing a couple of products from a company called Consistency King, founded by my good friend and fellow PGA Professional Jack Hamlet. He's just a top guy, lovely person before he even gets started about his products and talk about his products. Real innovator in the golf market, and he's brought to market some amazing products for recreational golfers, professional golfers. So first of all we're going to look at is the first product in Jack's range, and it is the See You Strike Consistency King spray. And I've reviewed sprays in the past, and what I found with some of the sprays I've used in the past is they're very thick and they don't really stick to the golf club either. Whereas what we'll do in a moment, we'll go down to Newcastle Golf Club and test this on the club face and show you it in action. But from a spray perspective, large canister first of all, which is what I love. It's a 400 milliliter can, which for $9.99 this retails in the UK for, is absolutely superb, because the other ones that you get, or if you buy an Athlete Foot spray or a dry shampoo, they're probably half the size of this, so you're getting really good value for money here. Nozzle off, spray onto the club face as I'll show you in a moment, hit your golf shots, wipe away. And what I've tested, because I've tested these products for a few weeks before we've come to these reviews, and what I found with this straight away is that the product clings to the face, but then when you wipe it off, it doesn't leave a kind of chalky residue. I've reviewed other sprays in the past, and they leave like a chalky residue on the face, and something I'm not really fond of, because then you just have to clean your towel, and it just makes it's a messy process, and puts you off from looking at your strike, because this is what that spray is all about. It's for you to judge where you're hitting or you're striking the golf ball on the club face. With any club on your bag, I've even tried this on the putter and it works really well. It's important for you to understand that feedback off the face. So if you're working something on with your coach, or you're working with your online coach and you want to provide them feedback from the strike, this is great. Sit in your golf bag, it won't go off. Absolutely brilliant, because then you can correct a mistake from where your strike is, or if you want to see improvement, you're like, well, I'm hitting it out the middle. Superb. Amazing feedback. It's so important in golf that we have this in terms of giving us that visual feedback of how we're doing and how we're performing. So check this out, Consistency Spray, $9.99, 400 milliliters. Absolutely brilliant. We'll go down to Newcastle in a moment and put it to the test. Second product, and the one I'm really excited about, because I think I've been looking for a product like this for many years, because when I coach full time, I forever just putting people in the fundamental positions and getting them in the right setup position. And there was nothing out there in the market for me to use. I used the big giant knitting needles, the drill sticks, which is great, but they don't give any visuals or any guidance, and especially for new coaches out there or even new golfers who pick this up, you want the feedback. You want to understand how to set up to the golf ball consistently each and every time, and with the range of golf clubs in your bag, where to play that golf ball from, where in your stance should that golf ball be. So, lovely box first of all, and this is the fundamental fixer from Consistency King. Retails at £99. I think it's really good value, because it's something again that you're always going to use, you're always going to need. The team at Consistency King have got it on tour already. It's a number of tour players are using it, which is again a big tick in the box. They've got big and kind of thumbs up from some of the leading coaches in the world, such as Pete Cowan as well, which is absolutely brilliant. Shows that validity of the product, shows that the product really does work and makes a difference in golfers' games. The box first of all is awesome. I'd carry this onto the range, and it's just really neat with the handle here and the really nice, it's like a kind of carbony, nice feeling material on that box. Zip him open. And here we go. This is the fundamental fixer. What I love about this is this QR code here. You can scan the instructions, you can also read the instructions, tells you how to get started. Number of products that I've had to review over the years, and it's just been guesswork, or I've had to go and find the answer for myself, whereas this gives you everything. 2 QR codes, one on the device, one on the leaflet here, to help you get set up. Within the box, they've got the clips, they've got the rails, so what we'll talk through in a minute, how to use it. unclip. Again, it's going to stay secure, so it's not going to rattle around in the boot of your car, which is brilliant. And this is the fundamental fixer. So what this is going to help you with is everything. Accuracy, ball striking, your balance, your dispersion, your attack angle, your launch direction. It's going to help you with all that. And very, very straightforward in a simple way. We're going to go down to Newcastle Golf Club in a moment and I'll show you it in action with the different clubs and how it's set up. But for now I'll just show you what it is and how it is. So first of all, you calibrate your height. So your height here corresponds with the little clips and this little button. So what you'll do is you attach it along of your height. So let's go along here. I'm between 5 foot and 6 foot. So I'm going to get the second dot down, clip him on. I'm on there, second dot down, brilliant. And then I can slide him across. So I'm now, as you can see on the picture here, the little catch or the dot is on the second slide down on the calibrator. I'm 5 to 6 feet. I can then slide it across and it'll clip into these holes. So if I'm going to go short iron first, go all the way across there, that's one on. I'll do the same on the left hand side for a right-handed golfer this is. Get him on, brilliant, slide him across. Short iron. And then I've got my position, my first position. So these are for my feet. You can align this down the ball to target line. Then it gives you advice here where to play the ball in your stance. And the team at Consistency King say, again, this is recommendations, it's not set in stone because every golfer's different. But if you're new to golfer or you're struggling with your strike, they're going to give you some advice on where the ball should go as well, which for me, really positive. Again, I'd use this for all areas of my game. I'd use it for putting as well. I'd use this from driving, long irons, mid irons, short clubs. But what I love is the support here as well. The support in the coaching videos to help you with the setup, but also this, it's just clever. You've got a left-handed version that's coming out as well for left-handed golfers, because in the simplicity in it, it gets that player in the right position each and every time. So if you're practicing, you're new to golf, you're a professional golfer, that's the most important thing, the consistency of your setup and how you approach that golf ball. Because if you know you're in the most consistent position each and every time, well, it's going to make the game a lot easier. Right, let's get out there. Let's go give this a try. Let's try it in all positions and we'll see it in action down at Newcastle Golf Club in just a moment. Hi, welcome back down to Newcastle Golf Club, and I'm here with Consistency King. Two products that we talked about. First one we're going to look at is the Consistency King spray. As I said, big tall tube here or canister, absolutely brilliant, so good, really impressed with the size. So take the lid off, take a little bit away from you, and there's a light spray on the club face. What that'll then do is give you a little residue, as you'll see on the club face there. No pressure on me now. It smells very nice as well. It smells really good. So if you're having a bit of a smelly day, put a bit on your armpits. Not just striking your face, but looking after your armpits as well. I'm joking, don't do that. Use it for your golf club face, that's it. So, get set up to it. We're looking at the strike. So ultimately we want to be hitting the golf ball out of the middle. 2 or 3 grooves up the golf club face, out of the middle of the club face. This will give me feedback. I'll also know in terms of the direction of the travel of the golf ball, in terms of where I've hit it off the face, and that visual feedback so I can correct it for next time as well. Ultimately, that's what we want here. I'm also going to use it in conjunction with Consistency King that we talked about before, the fundamental fixer. So I've set it up, I've got a pitching wedge in hand, so I've set my ball position in terms of that green area for the shorter club, and I've set my feet and I've aligned the Consistency King fundamental fixer to my target as well. So I've looked at my target line, right, that's where I want to go. Okay, that's my ball to target line, tick. I'm going to check my face, I'm going to make sure my ball position's right, and then I'm going to put my feet in line with the 2 arrows there. Okay, get comfortable and strike away. Oh wow. To be honest, I can't hit it any better than that. really can't. You'll see on the club face that bit of a spattering middle of the golf club. Really chuffed with that. Love that from a fundamental fixer side of things, and I will put these divots back after I've finished. Get it in that zone, that green zone for my shorter iron. Then with my feet as well, getting it in that right place. And you can tell by the sound, the audio feedback there is absolutely brilliant. And I'm setting up consistently each and every time. Absolutely brilliant. Jack, thank you team at Consistency King for sending this over, because it's absolutely brilliant. Go and check the guys out on the link below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.